Hey guys, so we're at the house right now. I have a little bit of dishes to do first. Every time we go to cook, we try to do dishes first. That way, it's a little less to pick up whenever we're done eating and stuff. We don't really wash dishes whenever we're done eating. We just put them back in the sink, but we clean. We wipe them off a little bit, scrape them off and everything. But some reason I'm in the habit of just washing the dishes before I cook. Um, what we're going to be cooking today is fried squash and zucchini, which is one of my favorites. Which is basically we're going to be sautéing it more than we are going to be frying it. I say frying it because it's still on the stove. It's in butter, and I'm frying it in the butter. But it's going to be lemon pepper and garlic based zucchini slices. So let's go ahead and get these dishes done real quick, and so we can go ahead and start cooking our dinner. Let's see if I can't get this brightness up a little bit. I like to soak my dishes before I wash them. That allows you to be able to not have to scrub so damn hard. I suppose if you get done eating and you do dishes right then and there, that could possibly, do the same kind of job, but everybody has their own way of doing things. Who's old Don? Let's just go ahead and say I really don't cook that much anymore. Sometimes you just don't see the sense in cooking for one person all the time. That and it's a lot easier just to go to work and pay somebody to cook for you. That's really what I do anyway. I go to work for convenience, pay people to do things for me. Um, if I was at home a little bit more often, I would cook more, save a little bit of money, but at the same time, there's nothing like cooking for your own kids. You get to find out what they like and what they don't like. And I used to grow when I was growing up. My mom, when she was alive, even up to the day she died, she always told everybody, "Oh, Wesley, yeah, Wesley's favorite dish, dinner that I used to make, my mom, is spaghetti." Yeah. I used to get mad about that because I don't like people telling me that I do or don't like something if I do or I don't. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't like my mom's spaghetti, because I did. I loved her spaghetti. But was it my favorite dinner? No. Not by far. She just happened to make it a lot. And she would make it at a gross ton. But nonetheless, we never starved. And it was good. I tried to make one of my favorite dishes that she did used to make, though. It's called carbonara. It's a white cheese sauce spaghetti with Canadian bacon, eggs, Parmesan cheese, and a couple other little things with some garlic toast. Well, it definitely was not my mom's carbonara. One thing that I've learned, though, about trying to, whenever you're cooking, it's actually really hard to replicate somebody else's dish. It's always going to be different. Always. So what I've done while growing up is I make my own dishes. I make up all of my own dinners and call it my own. Now, what we're making tonight is squash and zucchini. I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, that's my dish. Because there's plenty of other people out there that make the same damn thing. Just a little bit different. It is going to be good. I really don't want any kind of meat. So it's not going to be a vegan dinner, but it'll most definitely be a vegetarian dinner. Luckily for me, I really like my veggies. And vegetables just for dinner is the dinner to me. Now my roommate, he does like vegetables, but he's a big boy and he is all about meat. I do feel like I gotta make something else with it, though. Maybe some kind of noodle. There are so many dishes piled up over here. Can't even find a place to put any of them. That's one of the bad things that we do. I mean, we keep a clean kitchen, but we don't put our dishes up after we're done washing them. Sometimes it's just easier to grab them right here from the counter. now that our dishes are done, we're going to be moving this phone camera all over the place, so just going to have to work with me here on it. I don't know the best places to put it. I do have a tripod, but I don't know exactly where it is. So maybe we can use this here napkin to prop it up, like so. All right, well, that'll work. First things first, we need our cutting board. These were a box of delicious blueberries. See if we can get the company on here. Very big and nice sized blueberries. So, man, my belly is bloated right now. So we got us one zucchini. We got one yellow squash. And what we're going to want to get is a bowl to put our eggs in. Matter of fact, well, yeah, we can use that. It doesn't matter. A bowl for our eggs. And let's use this bowl for our squash. This pan should be plenty big enough to fry our squash in. It could be easier if you had a bigger pan, and which we do, but it really doesn't matter. I'm not in any big hurry or anything. I'm not starving. We will be cooking with good old choice Land Lakes butter. We need some garlic powder. We'll use a little bit of onion powder. We'll even throw a little bit of cayenne. All right, now Where's my seasons? Oh, okay. Is that what I did? All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a dash of salt. And we got a little bit of whole garlic cloves that we'll put in with the butter on the pan. Let it start searing while we prepare for the batter on the squash and zucchini. Also, let's see if I can do this without making a big mess. Oh boy. Got one pot. We're going to fill it halfway up with water. We're going to put it on the back burner. We're going to take some salt. And we put it in our hand. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. You take this, you put it in the pot of water. And you start that on a boil. What we're going to do with that is we're about to boil us about six or eight boiled eggs. Yes, for somebody like me, I'm a dialysis patient, and I have to be on a high protein, low phosphorus, low potassium, low sodium diet. Now, that may not sound very hard to do, but all I'm saying is there's phosphorus, potassium, sodium, everything in everything. So you got to find the products that you can eat that are in the lowest of all of it. Even, cereal. You'd think that cereal wouldn't be that bad except for the real sugared down kind. And that's not even the case. Some of the kinds that don't have any sugar in them whatsoever are high in phosphorus and potassium. So what I got to do, and what I've found, is Chex Mix, or Chex. On the back, or on the side, you can look at it, 4 grams of sugar per serving. Sugar's not bad for me. 2 grams of protein, which, that's not very good, but it's not bad at all. But potassium, 1%, perfect. Where is it? Phosphorus, 0 phosphorus in Chex, but it is kind of high in sodium, which is 8%. Sodium hasn't really affected me all that much yet, but I'm sure in due time It will. So right now we're waiting on the water to boil for the eggs. Now what kind of batter are we going to use for our zucchinis and our squashes? I'm thinking about using Jiffy Mix, which is a cornbread mix. It'll be sweet. Oh, that's right. No, we're not frying. That's right. We're sautéing. That's right. So we actually do not need this bowl. Actually, we're going to try something new. I was going to say, if I could find it, here's our Jiffy Mix. So we're going to go ahead and pause this while I make our batter, mix our eggs, throw some eggs in our boiling pot of water, cut up my squash and zucchini, start searing everything. But we're going to start this over on a part 2 of making dinner and doing dishes. So just give me a second and we'll switch over again.